Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, Mary Mystic Tarot. I hope that you are all doing well and feeling well. Welcome back for another love reading for August 2025. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, let's go. I'm almost feeling like you guys may be getting something that's going to try to come into your life that you guys are not going to allow, or you're going to smack it down before it even takes effect. And I feel that way because of this Devil card, the Ten of Cups, and then the Sun card. It's almost like you're being tempted or you're being lured in. And I don't mean that I mean that in maybe like a job situation, maybe it's a friend situation, maybe there's something going on in your life that there's something that sounds tempting, and for some reason there's someone or a situation that tries to pull you into it. But I don't believe you guys are going to have it. And the reason why I say that is because I have this Tower card up here. I have the Devil, and then I have the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Pentacles is your sign. It's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I almost feel like that there may be something that's trying to entice you in one way or another, but you guys are just going to be like, I ain't having it. And here comes the Tower card. Now let me say something too, okay? Sometimes when people get the Tower card, they tend to panic. They start freaking out a little bit, and they're like, holy cow, now what? And all this other stuff. Sometimes, you guys, the Tower card is just about you guys having some sort of an epiphany, or you guys just change your mind about something. Something that you have set in stone. You know how you have your mind set up and you're like, I'm going with this no matter what. This is what I'm going to do. I just know this is the right thing. And then something may happen, or you hear something, or you wake up one morning and just all of a sudden, like with a snap of a finger, you guys say, wait a minute. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to go in this different direction. I'm going to take this different path. I'm going to go with this different job. I'm going to go with this different career in this different location, move to a different place, whatever it is that you guys are in the process of doing. So sometimes that's where this Tower card comes in. Now sometimes it can be something that actually physically changes in your life. But let me say this too, okay? This is important. Whenever the Tower card comes in, it's almost like the universe, the divine, God is speaking and saying, you know what? You guys need to change this. There's something in your life that's not good for you. There's something that you need to change so you guys can move forward into a new life experience, into the next stepping stone in your life. So sometimes you have enough time to change it on your own, and if you don't, then that's when they step in and say, okay, I've given you plenty enough time. I'm going to do something about it. Now here's some information, or you get a download, or you get an epiphany, like I said earlier, and then boom, you're on a totally different track. But it's a blessing, okay? I always feel like that, and sometimes it may not feel that way at that moment, because you may have something invested in something, or you may have money put down on something, or other reasons, or you've accepted a job but then something's telling you don't take that job, here's a different job for you, or whatever it is. But it doesn't feel like a blessing always at that moment, but in a minute, in a week, in a 2 weeks, in a month period of time, you'll look back and you'll be so thankful that that came in for you all. That's how I see the Tower card. So when people cringe when they see it, I personally think it's just something that needs to change in your life. Now, especially you all, look at it this way. With this Devil card, this Ten of Cups, which is about your family and about your happiness and about love and just being tickled with the way things are working out for you and your family. And then you get the Sun card over here on the other side, for heaven's sakes. I mean, really? So possibly there's going to be a new opportunity that's coming in. You have this opportunity card over here, and that could be where the Tower comes in, and you guys may have two different choices, especially with this Two of Swords. You've got two different choices that you guys are trying to pick and choose from. well, this is a good company, but this company or this job I think I would like better. I think it would be something that would make me want to go into work every day, and da 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 da, whatever it is. Or locations that you guys are thinking about moving to, or apartments, or whatever it is. Maybe it's even a storefront, or something that you're opening a new business or something, and you start changing your mind about how you want to do it, or which way you want to go with it, or whatever it is. I feel like that you guys are going to get this huge, hold on a minute, let me think about how I want to say this. This overwhelming feeling of strength and power, and feeling more and more and more like you're doing the right thing as soon as you change your mind. Look at it this way. I get the Tower, I get this Emperor, which could be you and your energy, and the way you're feeling about things, and the strength and the passion and different things that you're bringing to the table, and now you're like, okay, this is it. And then you've got this Two of Swords situation to where you're like teeter-tottering. Well, this one's good because, this one's good because, which way do I go? But the good news is you have two really good choices that you guys are going to be able to pick and choose from. So remember that too, right? Look at it this way. You've got Two of Swords, you've got the Sun card, so you're going to be happy with your choice. And you've got the King of Wands, which I feel like you guys may be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now on one hand, you guys could be dealing with someone. This could be someone in your family. It could be a partner, it could be a child, it could be a mother-father figure. So it could actually be a person on one hand, and I believe for at least half of you guys it is. Now on the flip side of this King of Wands, this could be your energy and the way that you're feeling about certain things, your passion, your energy, your wanting to create something new or to make something happen and things like that. So I could see this card going in two different directions, and it might go in two different directions for you too, because I feel like that you guys are standing up for something that you believe in or that you think is right, and it could be because you just changed your mind about something, or it could be because something just came up that you guys weren't expecting, and then all of a sudden, voila, and you're starting to change your mind and go in a different direction. You're not going to be teased anymore, or you're not going to take you're not going to be lured into something you don't want, that you don't want. I don't know if for sure if this is a job for some of you. I don't know if this is some other kind of temptation, like somebody wants to this is coming to my mind, so I'm just going to say it. Somebody may want to lease a room in your house, and they're willing to give you some money for that room. But then when you start thinking about it, you start thinking, you know what? That's just going to be plum aggravation. This person may want to party all the time. They may want to have friends over all the time, and I'm just not in the mood for it. You know what I mean? Now, on the other hand, you may want to do it. I don't know, but I'm just, for some reason that just came to my mind. So that maybe I may be talking to one or two of you guys. Because the money's tempting, you know. They'll give you $300, $400, $500 a month to rent a room. But is the aggravation worth it? Is the temptation worth it, right? So that's how I'm kind of feeling. And it may not have anything to do with that, but you guys get where I'm going. There's something here that's trying to tempt you, and you guys aren't going to have it. And I think it's because you might change your mind, or something may happen. And the next thing you know, you guys are seeing things in a lot more practical and humble and down-to-earth kind of a way, and you're like, wait a minute, the more I think about this, I don't think that this should be going on for sure. Let's take a couple clarifying, okay, you all? Excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to take one for the Tower card first. I'm going to use these clarifying today. They're a little bit big, but Page of Wands. Now you all know, hold on a minute, let me look at this in different ways. On one hand, this could be a younger energy, a child possibly, especially when you're looking at it this way, right? You've got the Ten of Cups here in the middle, the family, the love, the happiness, the joy, the relationships, possibly the babies. So you guys may be, for some of you, this could have something to do with children, having babies, doing something important for your child or children. For some of you, this could be about fostering or adopting, or taking in some your grandkids or something to that extent, because I do feel like when you look at it this way, it could have something to do with children. Now, on the flip side of this, you guys probably know that this could be a messenger, and it can be a messenger for new opportunities for you all. So that kind of goes hand in hand with what this opportunity says over here. This could be somebody bringing you in some kind of news, information, opportunities, options that you guys are going to be able to pick and choose from. And honestly, it's a happy news that's coming in. It's possibly about to put you on a new journey or a new adventure or something to that extent, but it could possibly be about new jobs, new opportunities, new options that's coming into your life that may have something to do with your family, or that's going to make your family happier than maybe where you're at or what you're doing now, or maybe you don't have enough time to spend with your family if you're working a lot and things like that, or traveling maybe. I'm going to take one more for that one. Five of Cups. Well, there's the little bit of sadness. Hold on. It just looks like sometimes when I get this card that you're frustrated. And sometimes you just kind of just sit down and just say, you know what, and kind of throw your hands up a little bit, because there may be something going on. Maybe it is regarding a child. Maybe it's regarding a new job. Maybe it's you guys trying to settle into something brand spanking new. But every once in a while, we all go through this. We all get a little emotional, and we all get a little fed up, and you just throw your hands up in the air and say, I give up, even though you don't. Let's take one more, okay? Maybe it's because you've decided against this situation too, and you're kind of a little bit bummed out because you're not getting the money that you thought you were going to get. Let's take that one. The Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which means a new cycle, something new coming in, you all. You know, I'm going to stop there for just a minute. I'm going to say something. Just like I was talking about with this Tower card, whenever it comes in, people don't realize something in your life needs to change, and you're not making it change. Even though you know it needs to, you're not happy with something that's going on. You have been thinking about it for a while, you've talked about it, you've complained about it, but for some reason you just keep hanging on to that, whether it be a job or that, location or that apartment or whatever it is. And when something does change your mind, it's like, now I've got a fresh start. Now I can move into the next cycle. Now I can start something brand spanking new. And it's a big relief. It's like a sigh of relief for you all. I'm going to stop there, you guys, and we're going to take one for this Devil card real quick. Look at all the cards that want to come out. Let's take this one. The Two of Swords. So there's your crossroads once again. And I have to go back because I still feel that, somebody wants to rent that room and you really want the money. It's tempting. It's a temptation over here. But then when you start really thinking about it, maybe the Tower card sets in and you guys are like, oh no, what am I thinking? I can't do that. I would have no privacy anymore. I would have no, anything. So I'm almost feeling like there's something coming in here that you guys are going to be torn about. And it could be possibly, maybe it's not that renting a room out. Maybe this is like two different job situations, two different areas where you can move to, or two different career changes that you're thinking about, something with the two in it that you guys are kind of torn and you're not exactly sure which way to go, what to do, how to handle something, but you're going to pick the right choice, okay? I just want you guys to know that. Think about it, pray about it, and the next thing you know, Trust in in what you believe is right. Trust in your intuition. Trust in your integrity. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's how I'm feeling. Let's take one more, you all, for the Two of Swords. I want this one. Queen of Swords. So are you guys dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius? Or is this someone that's coming in to give you guys options or opportunities? Someone that's helping you, someone that's, it could be someone in your family. It could be a boss of some kind. It could be a mother-father figure. It could, you know, whenever I see the Queen of Swords, I feel like business. Very intelligent, very businesslike, could own her or his own company, could be offering you a piece of the pie somewhere along the way. And when I say that, I feel like maybe silent partner. Maybe they want you to be a partner of some sort. Maybe they want you to invest in something, or maybe they want to invest in you and your new business, your new career, your new job, whatever this is. I think I might take one more for her. This one wants to come out. I'm going to let it. Two of Pentacles, juggling. Juggling, you got two options. You're like, I've got two really good options. Now which way am I supposed to go, and what am I supposed to do now? Sometimes this could mean that you guys are juggling finances. You know how they say you take from Peter to pay Paul kind of situation. Sometimes people take money off their one credit card and pay off the other credit card to get a different interest rate, or sometimes, you know, you do things like that, which is understandable if you're paying high interest rates and stuff. Sometimes this could be about you guys having two different jobs and you're just wanting to go down to one job instead of two part-time or three part-time jobs. But I'm almost feeling like this is more options for you guys. And let me just say this. This is very positive, optimistic two. This is not a holy cow, what am I going to do? This is like, yes, I've got two different options going on right now. So you're trying to figure out which one is going to be the best one for you. Look at it this way. You've got options. This is, your family is just as happy as they can be. And then you've got the Sun card. The Sun card's a beautiful card, isn't it? Let me just look at this for a second. Are you guys considering moving somewhere different, going somewhere different, switching jobs, switching apartments, selling your home, buying another home, moving to a different location, a different city, a different state, maybe even a different country, and you're kind of throwing it around, what would be the best for me, my family, my children, what would be the best for my career, my job, you know, my business. I'm kind of feeling that way, and I'm also feeling like some of you guys may be dealing with children or adoptions or things like that. Eight of Swords, so you feel like you're tied up in something. You feel like you can't get out of something. You know, this is that Devil card with this too. And you feel like with this Eight of Swords, you're trapped. You can't get out of it, but you can. So once again, maybe you have a lease on your apartment and you don't want, you know, you can't break it, or you don't think you can, or you can't get out of it, or you just want the best for you and your family and your children, and you're kind of like, I really want to go to this new location, or I really want to get this new job, but I don't know if I can afford to, or whatever this is. But you're going to figure out a way here to get out of feeling trapped or feeling like you can't do anything about it. You are. I just feel it. Hold on. Queen of Cups. Hold on a minute. Cups is a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Are you guys really close to someone that's a water sign? feel like you are. I feel like there's someone stepping up and stepping in and helping you out and giving you advice or letting you vent to them. You know, water signs are really good with helping you, protecting you, giving you great advice, listening to you anytime that you may need it. And I just feel like you guys are dealing with a water sign. And if not, maybe this is going to be your energy as well. You know, you're looking at things through the emotional side of things, and you're looking at, pardon me, sorry. You're looking at which way should I go, what should I do, how should I handle this or that. But I almost feel like you're dealing with a water sign. And I feel like they're stepping up for you, and they're helping you get through. Maybe they're like a crutch to a certain extent. You know, sometimes when you just need somebody to listen to you, if nothing else, or to help you out in one way or another, and then you get this great friend or this parent or this romantic partner possibly, or maybe it's even a aunt, uncle, child of yours that steps up and that helps you more than anything. Look at this, you all. You've got the Queen of Cups, you've got the Ten of Cups, and you've got the Sun card. Whatever this is working out in your favor, and you guys are going to be thrilled with the way it works out for you. Let me say this too. You've got the Emperor, you got the Ten of Cups, and you've got the Four of Cups. So some of you all may be feeling a little bit scattered, a little bit out of sorts, or a little bit, maybe even a little boredom that's going on here. But I feel like you're a little bit more, I don't know, kind of mood. You know, you're just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what I need to do. I don't know. And that's kind of how I'm feeling about this. But here's the thing. You guys already know that with the Four of Cups, there's a new option. There's a new opportunity. There's someone handing you something, giving you something, showing you something. But you have to pay attention to it, right? And here with this opportunity and this trust, you know, I'm a firm believer in prayer, meditation, asking God, asking your angels for help, for guidance, for support, for strength, for whatever you may need. And I think you guys are going to get it at this time. But let me say this to you all. If you guys are tempted on doing something that you don't feel is right, like with this Devil card, and like I was saying earlier, if there's something that just don't feel like it's right and you guys are feeling tempted, think about it and just realize, is this worth it? If you guys are feeling stuck in something, there is a way out of this, okay? Whether it's a job, whether it's an apartment lease, whether it's something that, you know, you've signed up for and don't want now, there is a way out. And you just got to think outside the box, pray about it, and believe in what your intuition tells you. Because your main concern is your happiness, your safety, your family, the love that you have. And that is what this Ten of Cups is all about, is about your family and your happiness in general. So if you guys are wanting safety, security, happiness, love, compassion, it's coming right now. And if you guys are feeling a little tempted on something that you don't feel is right, don't take it, for heaven's sakes, you all. It might be something that you regret. If you guys sign something and you can't seem to get out of that contract, there are ways to get out of it. You may have to think outside the box. You may have to look it up on the internet. You may have to do something that you didn't think about before. But there's new opportunities coming in for you all. And with this trust over here, it's trust and believe and have faith in yourself, and have faith that you will move forward in the right direction, because I really do believe you're going to. And I think the whole center of everything is the happiness, your family, and the things that are working out in your favor. This Wheel of the Year is a new cycle coming in, you all. This Emperor may be standing up for you and handing you something, maybe handing you this new opportunity with this Four of Cups. That Queen of Swords in here may be also offering you something. You've got two of swords, but I feel like these are going to be good options. That's the reason why you're a little bit torn on which way to go and what to do. But I feel like with this Sun, you're going to pick the right options for you. The right opportunity is going to come along, and you're just going to know it, and you're going to go with it. You guys may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It might be an important person in your life, in your family, maybe at this time, along with this water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I feel like overall, you're going to be thrilled with the way this works out for you. And I think that Emperor might be standing up. On one hand, might be standing up for you and might be handing you something or giving you more strength. On the other hand, I feel like this could be you, and you guys are feeling way better than you have in a while, because you're feeling more in charge, right? And especially if you haven't felt that way in a while. This is a beautiful reading, Virgo. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. Please keep in mind that if this does not resonate right at this moment, it may in the near future. Sometimes it's right around the corner, sometimes it's a little later on. So just keep that in mind. And also, please remember that we have a new channel, Zen Studios, and if you guys feel like you just need to relax, you might want to check out that channel. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.